book, you talk to me. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in a lot of pain.
Hey
I
everyone,
don't care if you wrote
it's
it
early.
yourself.
I'm still
If you want a
fucking.
book from here, you
My
go
back's
through
still
me.
fucked up. It's a little better than it was yesterday. I can walk, but it still hurts like a son of a bitch.
If you're feeling adventurous,
Um,
I'm
Today
always
I
looking
want to
for
talk about why
someone to
it's
procure valuable
important
books from
for
some
if
more.
you have a game, you should have
Some
a
other
lore
time, perhaps.
master that helps either develop
I know what you.
the lore
Well, you
of
don't
the
even
universe
need
that
to
you're
ask.
creating the
No,
game
I don't
in,
have anything for you.
or
Not anymore.
to
Anyway.
create continuity between games.
I said not anymore.
Something that Bethesda
Hawthorne
doesn't
stole a
do that
number of
most
books
game
when he
studios
ran off to
do when they
Velvalow
have a
Keep
lore
to join
master or
those
somebody that's in
summoners.
charge of
Some kind of peace offering.
remembering all of the
I think
shit
one
that
of
went
those
on in
volumes
other
may have
games
had
so
some
that
relevant information.
quests and other
If you
things
want
like that
them,
match
you'll have
up
to talk to Hawthorne.
when they go from this game to whatever the next game is in any given franchise.
Not enough to bother with. Archmage Aaron's
Part of
approach to these
the
things is just to
reason
let them sort themselves out.
that you
Although
need
now it
that
looks like you'll be doing the
is
sorting.
because
Good luck.
if you don't have that, you end up with things like Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited just retconning in some Daedric invasion when you have you have several continents that you could work with that have virtually no lore for them that you wouldn't have to retcon. An invasion of
let's just call it they were
fucking Daedra worshipping motherfuckers,
so they were persuaded
or weird anachronistic shit like in the Fallout series with the super mutants, for example, between Fallout 76 and all of the other Fallout series, like with the Mariposas being the first ones created from the FEV virus that come out of the vault under the Master in the first Fallout game that they've just completely forgotten about, apparently. I mean, Fallout 76 is a broken mess in and of itself without the lore master. But there's actually no continuity between the lore masters themselves either. See, the lore master is somebody who's just in charge, apparently, at Bethesda, of going through all of the relevant works and
of course I do. If I may just need to be reminded to be careful around
trying to piece a reasonable story together based on what they come up with.
Keeping this collection since the Second Era.
Instead of being the same guy for a number of years whose one job is to remember all of the shit and have like a book or something with all the goddamn fucking lore in it.
That weren't worth adding to the collection.
I do. Like I said in my last video, I've actually written an entire book with all of the lore, not just some of it, all of the goddamn lore.
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college.
Oh, shit.
The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town.
So this is an open letter to Todd.
Undead is even less advisable outside the
dude,
college.
I'm not even saying hire me. I'm just saying
how quickly you've advanced.
Fucking hire somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing. Because if you don't, you're going to end up with... Okay, so, for example, if you do the game that people want and give people what they want the first time, they will be more likely to give you more of their fucking sweet, sweet internet dollars.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear
the day that the fucking game opens. So instead of making $500 million on your opening day, you could make $1 billion on your opening day. And clearly you don't know what your fucking consumers want. So,
any other type of magic is a tool to be used. Of course,
it's like
mages may not see it that way.
Just this goes for all game companies. Just make the fucking game right the first time. There's like just go on any internet forum and for whatever niche fucking game you're making.
I understand.
And just look at what the people are asking for and then do it. It's really not that hard. Every industry is suffering from this fucking deficit of intelligence that your basic fucking toddler will understand. People will
It
buy
has come to
shit
my
if you
attention
make the
that
shit
something
that they
was found
want.
there.
They tell you what you want through the fucking internet, which is available to just about everybody.
I am well aware. Tolfdir is still in Sarthorn, is he? I shall be expecting a full report from him when he returns. Something was discovered in Sarthorn.
It's
that was
just make the
significant
movie,
enough that
make the
Tolfdir
product.
sent a
You
new
make
member of the
product I
college
want,
alone
I
to
buy.
deliver word.
You make product I don't
That
want,
sounds
I don't give you
precisely
money.
like the sort
Or
of
I give
thing that
you,
should matter to
or I buy the
everyone,
game out of curiosity to
especially
see if it's as shit as everybody else
Thank you for your
says,
help.
and then I
You
don't
may
buy anything from you in the future. You see what I'm saying? It's not very hard to get it right the first time. I mean, the continuity in the story between Oblivion and this is pretty decent. People will be willing to forgive the bugs in a game and the glitches
It's lies. All of
if
it.
you
I don't care
fucking
what she
just
told you. It's all
do what
lies.
people want you to fucking do in the first place. Just make the fucking game. You don't need all this fancy motion capture shit and graphics. People care way less about your graphics than they do
For
about your
all
actual
that,
gameplay
don't
and
act like
story
she didn't
plot.
say anything. I know her, and I know what she's been up
People are still willing to play a Pokemon game, like a ROM hack of something that was made in the early 2000s. I think it was 2000 on the nose. I'm speaking, of course, of Pokemon Polished Crystal. Or like, you don't need better graphics. They as long as you give them what they want. That's why Pokemon Polished Crystal is one of the #1 downloaded Pokemon ROM hacks of all time. I think it goes Prism, Pokemon Prism. Then it goes, I think, Polished Crystal. And then I think Pokemon Red Plus. And these graphics are dated by fucking 20 years. But they put, like, a bunch of new Pokemon in the game. They updated some of the stuff. They added a couple of things.
All right, then. I think the college is...
Anyway.
Don't trust. I haven't figured. He is rather handsome, though, isn't
Anyway,
he?
rant over. I just wanted to fucking say that. I might do a live stream later on today. I don't know.
She's threatened, but she is not going
Anyway,
to...
Todd, just, if you see
no.
this,
I won't
fucking
let it get to me one bit.
get at me. I will
That's
help
what
you.
she's after. She's...